Welcome. Today I have visited one of the bigger flat earth channels, Eric Dubay. Let's start. First of all, I want to thank all my patrons, members, donors and subscribers. All of you are important for me. Thank you very much. Today I will have a look at two videos from Eric Dubay. And my question is, have he found any new proofs for the flat earth? Let's start with the first video.
One of the most commonly cited alleged proofs of the globe Earth is the disappearance of ships sailing beyond the horizon, as seen from an observer on shore. Globe Earthers since Aristotle have claimed the reason that ship hulls disappear before their mastheads when sailing away is due to the physical curvature of the Earth obfuscating their view. This simple supposed proof is still cited today by Neil deGrasse Tyson, Michelle Thaler, and other NASA spokespeople, but is easily shown invalid with the use of modern zoom technology. By fixing a good telescope or super zoom camera aimed at the horizon on a clear day, it is possible to bring ships that have completely disappeared beyond the supposed curvature of the Earth fully back into view.
Okay, first arguments, the same old nonsense as usual. First of all, Eric, why do you show this sequence from a wide angle to a zoomed out? Because I thought you flurfs thought that wide angle lenses are fake. Of course, this is false statements from Eric Dubay. It's an old one, it's a bad one, and it's easy to prove him wrong. But flat earthers like Eric Dubay don't have any real arguments, so they reuse old ones. Let's move on.
The fact of the matter is that the law of perspective on plane surfaces dictates and necessitates this phenomenon.
And one more flat earth classic lie. That's not the reason why we see ships disappear over the horizon, and it have been proven many times. Let's move on.
Instead of looking straight ahead at the ship disappearing a few miles in the distance, first look to your left, where you can see equally far into the distance, and then look to your right, where you can see equally far again. In other words, you can see twice as far from left to right as you can see straight in front of you anyway. But for some reason, you think at just half the distance in front of you, ships are already disappearing over the supposed curvature of the Earth.
This one is very easy to debunk. If we say that we have observer height of 2 meters, normal reflection on 8,000 meters, the hidden value will be about 40 centimeters. So if we say that you can see 10,000 meters from left to right, it would be a difference of 60 centimeters. So Eric, on a distance to the horizon of 8,000 meters, do you think you are capable of seeing a curvature of 60 centimeters? I don't think so. So this is completely stupid and not a valid argument.
It's even more obvious with the use of high-altitude balloons, which can reach heights of over 120,000 feet and can often see for hundreds of miles in all directions. As high as the camera climbs, the horizon rises to eye level.
It have been proven many times that the horizon don't rise to eye level. Look at Wolfie 6020's videos and other pilots' videos. Another funny thing with this one is that this footage is from a balloon floating around. Oh dear.
And any ships that seemed to disappear after a few miles are easily viewable again at altitude. Ironically, in this instance, Globe Earth apologists use the exact opposite excuse, and no matter your altitude, will claim you simply aren't high enough to see the mythical curvature of their fantastical ball Earth. In other words, they claim at ground level, ships are disappearing beyond the physical curvature of their globe just a few miles away. But at high altitudes, where observers can see for hundreds of miles in all directions, that is somehow not high or far enough to see the curve.
What a nonsense. What are Eric talking about? No one claims that we see the horizon at sea level left to right. And he's mixing up the horizon, which you have in front of you. It's the same up there. You have a horizon too. The only difference is that it's further away, the horizon, but that you don't see a curve left to right. That's because of how big our Earth is. But I don't think flurfs understand scale of things, how big the globe is. Oh dear. Let's move on to the next video from this genius.
In this video, I will reveal one of the greatest hoaxes in human history. But first, a short explanation of what we're dealing with. Paleontology, the study of the origin and development of life. Paleontology is the study of life's formation and development. The paleontological scientific approach is explained on Wikipedia as follows. Quote, "When attempting to explain earlier phenomena, paleontologists and other scientists of history construct a set of hypotheses addressing the causes and then look for a smoking gun, a piece of evidence that indicates that one hypothesis is a better explanation than others. Sometimes the smoking gun is discovered by happy coincidence during another investigation. This explanation is entirely consistent with the way paleontology works in practice, but it should be obvious to anyone capable of critical thinking that the paleontological establishment can control which hypotheses will be constructed. This is done through textbooks and the curriculum. In this way, students are brainwashed into a pseudo-reality controlled by the text material and the teacher's authority.
And there, the science denier Eric Dubay tells us all, don't trust science, don't trust the school books. Schools are evil. Oh, they are so damn stupid.
There had been no reported discoveries of even a single dinosaur bone in North America prior to 1854.
And of course, Eric Dubay is wrong again. The first dinosaur bones was found in old China, but they thought it was dragons. And in Europe, the first documented finding was 1676. So Eric is not correct in any way, as usual.
But that didn't stop the paleontologists. In the following period, finding dinosaur bones suddenly became a popular pastime. North America became home to the most ferocious and was a true wonderland to dinosaur bone hunters. According to The Dinosaur Project, a book by paleontological dig journalist Wayne Grady, the ensuing dinosaur rush in North America after 1854 was a mecca for dinosaur bone fraud. The book describes the years from 1870 to 1880 as a period in North America where, quote, some of the most underhanded shenanigans in the history of science were conducted.
This is typical tactics from the con man Eric Dubay. He found some old newspaper articles and thinks it proves something. In this case, he tried to prove that the dinosaurs are a hoax. But they are finding skeletons from dinosaurs still in China and the USA and so on. This is real science, and why would they lie about dinosaurs? It makes no sense at all.
Most people believe that dinosaur skeletons displayed in museums consist of real dinosaur bones. This is not the case. Paleontologist, advisor for Steven Spielberg in the making of Jurassic Park, host of the Discovery Channel's documentaries about dinosaurs, Don Lessam, defends this practice by claiming that dinosaur bones are too rare to put on display. Quote, "In museums, bones are cleaned and cast, and the copies attached to one another to make skeletons. The real bone is too rare to put out on display. The real bones are incarcerated in thick vaults to which only a few select, highly placed researchers hold a key, which means that no independent researcher has ever handled a Tyrannosaurus rex bone. When people unaffiliated with the paleontological establishment attempt to gain access in order to study these dinosaur bones, they are met with refusal upon refusal." The world of movies and paleontology are like Siamese twins. People's view on the existence of dinosaurs is based not on firm evidence, but on Hollywood-fixated artistic impressions. Documentaries colorfully illustrate each dinosaur's characteristics like colors, weight, and muscle mass.
So according to Eric, everyone who wants to look at a real dinosaur bone would get access. Oh dear, can't you understand how rare these bones are? And would you be able to do any real examination of the bones? Of course not. And this crap about movies, Hollywood together with scientists, it's only nonsense. Okay, I can't stand more of this nonsense. He's proven again. He can use the same old claims and have nothing that he can prove his statements with. He's a fraudster, a fool. Oh dear. Okay, that was all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, become a member, subscribe, or just come back next time.